everybody, and welcome to the newest indoor adventure in the Four Keeps Legacy, Part 4. Today is Monday, July, it's still July, right? 27th, 2020, and you are loved. And that is a very important thing that we like to remind each and every single one of our viewers at the beginning of each and every single one of these games. If this is your first time joining us, you can go to youtube.com/indooradventures to catch up on all of our VODs, or you can go where audio casts are made available for free. You can find us there under the same moniker. And speaking of things that are being made available for free, if you go to patreon.com/indooradventures, you can find yourself listening to our after show called Nights in the Courtyard, where we answer questions not only from the community, but also from each other. And there should be a pinned post that will lead you to a giveaway of sorts where you can become a part of this homebrew world. So you can either do that for the Monday game or the Thursday game, both of which take place in this homebrew country that we have been playing in this whole time. It's a good time. You'll also get some Tiamat merch maybe out of it. And speaking of Tiamat merch, what better place to find the appraisals of the Queen than by going to indooradventure.redbubble.com. That's Indoor Adventure, no S at the end, because the URL was too long otherwise. But we have t-shirts, we have posters, we have mugs, we got throw pillows, face masks, all sorts of things, and all the proceeds from the face masks that we sell end up going towards COVID-19 research. So hey, if you want to protect yourself, is make sure that others are also being protected in the long run of things, consider going to check that out. But that is enough for my spiel. So hey RJ, who are you playing tonight?
Hey everybody, I'm Arjhan, and I'll be playing Caelum, the Shadowkai Wizard Cleric.
Hi, I'm LBHackEmUp. I'm home, and I'm playing Gwen, the Halfling Barbarian Fighter. Oi!
I'm Cyber. I play Arjhan, the Draconian Fighter. That's what it says, right? Right? Yeah. Be him.
Hey everybody, I'm Wings. Oh gosh, I tried to go into the sign off. Hi, I'm Wings, also known as Danae Keener. I'm playing as Cori, the Eldritch Paladin.
And I am the Indoor Adventurer, and tonight I shall be your Dungeon Master. So, last we left off, your group faced off against a Shadow Dragon of Chorin's design within the Tower of the Claw, and after a well-placed force wall, keeping this dragon in check for a solid 10 minutes, giving you time to, actually figure out a good strategy and plan to assail this beast, you were successful in your endeavor, thus defeating it, but not without some structural damage to the tower. It was at that point that Arjhan decided to send out a contract of sorts to see if he could get anybody to then operate on this tower in your time away, to which a blue Abishai responded, saying that they would do the work, while Kendek and your new companion, Strum, a blue guard drake, decided to make this tower their residence, with one of the last things that Kendek asked for being a forge. It was at that point that you all were able to rest and then begin making your way north towards the Hermitage that is also in the direction of Cori's missing autumnal season. It was also at this point that after you all had left Caelum, you decided that you were going to reach out towards Mistra, who offered you a deal to become her magister. It was at this point that you said yes, seeing as how, well, you were in their domain and it seemed rude not to. And that is where we left off. So, this is going to be I believe that happened the night before you set out on your travels, so this is going to be the first day of riding with your Auroch, trailing a cart in front of you. Some of you have steeds, some of you don't, but all things considered, it is going to take roughly around 7 days to actually get to their hermitage. So, is there anything that you would like to discuss or do on the first day of travel?
So.
Yes, Caelum?
few nights ago, I reached out to Mistra to see if she had any ideas about Saloon and Amaris, and she reached out to me last night. Her people called my people, so to speak.
And
Sorry,
Well-
which one's Mistra?
She is the child of Shar slash Saloon, born when they had a battle, when Saloon threw a piece of herself at Shar. It's weird.
So she's like a battle goddess.
No, she's a goddess of magic.
Thank you to the anonymous gifter for Vasilian Varlet receiving a gift sub.
Thank you.
You're amazing.
Goddess of what magic?
By the way, we're 88% to a hype train, so I'm just gonna
Oh, boy.
quickly,
God.
just gonna quickly, 1 second. Sorry, roleplay takes a quick backseat to this bad boy.
What are you doing?
Oh,
Oh my
500
God.
bits in the chat.
oh.
Hi, Train.
Biddy!
Yay!
Pipe, 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 pipe.
Yeah, she's a goddess of magic. Regulation, kind of, sort of. Long story short, I think I'm a magic cop now.
Oh.
What kind of magic cop
Well-
stuff do you have to do now?
She didn't say specifically, but she did link my overcharge of magic to my life force or time on this plane. So that's why I've been getting older. Kind of, sort of.
So if you keep overcharging magic, you're gonna run out the clock.
Lich,
Wait, you're a lich?
I'm undead.
Yes, Gwen. That's what happened to Caelum when he was kidnapped.
I thought he just didn't have his soul.
Yes.
That's a result of him being a lich.
I thought we explained this to you.
It's not in my notes.
Also, the ritual that Father Linar had possibly casted on me to turn me as such is linked to Shar, so I'm alive because of her. Quote, unquote.
So is she gonna fix you?
By my understanding, there's no way to fix this without tearing a significant chunk out of the weave, and Magicop.
I'm sorry. By your understanding, there's no way to fix this right now.
I mean, I could do research into it. It might take a while.
Let's go with that.
But by your understanding, there's no way to fix this right now as you are with your current abilities.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not going to attempt another magical experiment until I'm finished with this one, and you'll pat the spear. And until then, not even trying to reverse lichdom, if that's even possible. Small things. Maybe I can make Gwen some goggles of night seeing.
I'm a little more concerned with the fact that you're a lich, TBH.
You're a necromancer.
I'm not a necromancer. I just have spirits tied to me.
Thank you, anonymous gifter, again for giving Mecha Spider and Amalu some subs.
Tonight's a fun
Hype
night.
train.
Woo woo. Yeah, I'm not a necromancer. Let's be clear about that. I don't summon spirits to me or reincarnate the dead. They're like my posse. They're like my backup. They're like
What an entourage.
they're an entourage. Thanks.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be a
Arjhan
problem.
just blinks a couple of times.
I mean, I've seen like I said, I've seen necromancers. I'm not doing that.
Do you have a problem with this?
That he's a lich? Do you not have a problem with it? I feel like I was told that's a really bad thing.
It is a really bad thing.
He's still Caelum.
Well, yeah, but if we can fix it.
I'm a revenant.
Is that like a lich?
Sort of.
Much weaker one.
It's a reanimated person who has a goal, and once that goal is complete, then he drags a thumb across his throat. Expire.
All right, I feel like there's a lot that hasn't been explained to me, like, completely.
I feel like there's a lot that you've just not put in your notebook.
Arjhan, you're cool, right? Like, we're chill? I mean, not like we're chill, but like you're fine. You're not undead in any sort of way.
I'm not undead in any sort of way.
All right, solid.
Although I have died a few times.
Yeah.
Apparently more times than I'm even aware of.
Okay.
I just wanted to put everything out in the open.
But you're not evil, right? Like, neither of you are evil.
No.
Yeah, right. So, yeah. I think I'm okay with that. Sorry, there was another part of this conversation that kind of got skipped. You're a time cop now?
Magic cop.
Oh, sorry, magic cop.
Well, maybe Mistra wasn't really happy with the way I've been doing things. So, gonna have to try and make it up to her.
So what does that mean?
He'll shrug.
She probably doesn't like the way that you've been meddling with the weave. Are there new rules now?
I'm trying to remember, Steven. She just made me a magistrate, right?
Yeah, she asked you to be her magister. And as far as the rules go, you've basically had like restrictions placed on what will happen when you overcharge. So it's not going to be you'll explode or summon a unicorn or a billion flumps will appear and then get struck by lightning and they'll be
I
scared.
miss Shamrock Shimmers, though.
I do too. They will wait for you in the Feywild, which is their home. But instead, Mistra has sort of like tamed down what is happening now that she knows that you're okay. You're a cool person to be able to do these things. Versus like, you're just doing it by yourself. She'd rather you do it within her house so that way she knows you're safe.
Bless.
Because if you guys are going to drink anything, I would much rather you do it inside the house.
Exactly.
Nobody drive away home. You're all sleeping here tonight.
So sweet. God. Is Cori's understanding of her revenants that she will die at the end of whatever she needs to accomplish? Or is it a different situation?
It's a little bit of a different situation. This wasn't because you died and came back and through your own self means became a revenant. This is basically a gift / boon that the Raven Queen has bestowed upon you to be a little bit reckless in your pursuit of your goal.
Right. Cori would explain that much.
So she's not going to die at the end?
No. Not unless she just fully keeps dying.
Okay.
I hope not.
All right, cool. So thank you for the anonymous gifts, guys.
Thank you.
Y'all.
Who are you, you anonymous bastard? We love you.
We appreciate you.
All right.
Hype.
Oh my god, thank
Holy
you.
shit. I keep-
Rob!
So, I mean, Caelum, you said you have to be a magic op, and apparently that has something to do with specifically overcharging. Is there somebody else that we need to worry about who's overcharging?
Oh yeah.
Who's
No,
tapping in?
from my knowledge, for
So
the
you're-
weave at least, I'm the only one who knows the language of the lost. Save.
So you were specifically asked by the goddess of magic to be her magic cop to specifically target a crime that only you are committing.
Well, when you put it that way,
I was gonna say, who are you trying to police? But it's just you.
I mean, there's probably other perpetrators who are trying to break the weave in some way. Just
Are there?
Are there?
there are bad wizards out there.
Yes,
There are.
Like witches?
but apparently she's only worried about you.
Did she call you into her office?
She called me into her library, actually. And he'll sit down and pop open the book. That's Dieter Whitehall.
Lots of gods have libraries.
Oh,
My god doesn't have a library. He has an armory.
I haven't
Just like a
seen mine.
library for weapons.
Yes, it is.
Did Arjhan tell us about the stage show?
Nope,
Okay.
I don't think so.
I don't believe so.
Someone else might have.
That's something just for Arjhan.
All right, so we're gotta go get Cori's season.
Well,
Which
we
one
also
are-
have to.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, well, you're right. We find Cori's season. We also might want to look into the Hermitage.
Right.
Do we have any way to look into the Hermitage?
I have a sneaking suspicion that we're going to be doing both at once.
Check on the dragon. Winter.
Oh,
What seasons do we still need to get?
fall and winter.
Fall, then winter. I remember that.
These things have to be done in order.
Right. So solid. But we have a timeline to keep because we have to get to the manor, the Moontier Manor.
Exactly.
Once we research the Hermitage, then I'll just teleport us back to the Temple of Saloon, and then we can just walk over to the manor when it pops up.
Great.
Solid.
Excellent. 10 days to get there, yes?
7 to get to the Hermitage, and then whatever time we spend there is whatever time we spend there.
All right. Well, let's not waste any time.
Right. We leave at dawn.
We're
And
leaving
when
right
we're-
now.
We have already left.
You're
on
in
the
the
road.
cart.
Shit.
Like, Gwen, this may be like the first time you realized you've been on the road for hours.
She's been organizing her notes.
I know. Right? I thought it was bumpy for not moving. All right.
Nice.
All right. Tower season. Philip, got it. All right, cool.
All right. So, is there anything that you guys wanted to do for the remainder of this day? Other than just idly work on projects, what have you?
I'll finish up the Dieter Whitehall book.
Okay. I believe you'd actually finished that book up last session. Because it just kind of ends.
Ends. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Then small projects.
Okay. So, see if you make a magical success.
62.
62? That's a success. It still counts.
Still counts as 1.
All right, so it is the end of the first day. You're all getting ready to get ready for bed. taking watches is normal, I am assuming. There is not really a road necessarily that you guys are following, like not a clear path of just like broken down brush, all of that kind of thing. But you are more just forging your own direction. And as you are all asleep, Gwen, you end up having a dream. And while you're in this dream, you are in a very nice forest. It's actually a forest that you remember from your childhood. And you see a figure there. And they turn and look at you with very bouncy, fluffy hair. And they say, Guinevere, it's so good to see you. And as they say that, you watch as what looks like a large hand made of pure shadow rises up from behind Philip and then grabs him and begins to just pull him back into the shadows. I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh, God. A wisdom save?
Yep.
Is she within 10 feet of Cori?
I don't know. Cori usually sits on a roof or something. Also, this will be at disadvantage, Gwen.
Cori does elf
boy.
off most of the time.
I got new dice. Let's see how it goes. Oh, hell yeah. 16 at disadvantage.
All right. But
Thanks, Ghost Dice.
You do not succeed.
Oh, shit.
So you are going to be taking 9 points of psychic damage, and you do not gain the benefits of having taken a long rest.
What? But this is after we already did our long rest, right?
This is after the first night of long rest.
Yeah, okay, cool.
This is your first day of travel.
Yeah. Ow. Do I wake up after that?
You wake up when you would normally wake up from a rest.
Okay.
But it's not like something jarring where you snap awake.
Okay. But I hurt when I wake up?
Yes, you do.
Ah. A little headache.
You alright?
Someone have coffee on? I don't know. Maybe I'm having withdrawals.
Tea?
Is that caffeine in it?
It's not chamomile.
Let's do it.
Sounds good. Gwen, make a constitution save against exhaustion.
Okie dokie. I don't get a... This
It's a
isn't
con
poison.
save.
I was like, wait, why do I usually get an extra if I... 14.
Okay. You are not exhausted.
Solid.
Grats.
Thanks, Stout Resistance.
It's good.
Cool.
We don't have to play it out, but over the next few days, Cori will contact Olivia at least once a day.
Okay. Oliviette will let you know in so much that she has been hired by the Baron to take care of a Sahuagin menace.
Really?
Yeah. Seems like being friends with the Four Keeps has its perks.
It's nice. Cori's proud of her. She knows that she'll do good work.
I think that day maybe Gwen might subconsciously just be like, ask Caelum to see if he can contact Philip again to try again. If we're not like doing magic stuff.
Probably in between the break. Like they're on the road having lunch. Send a sending.
Same as before. Just
Sorry, Gwen.
I feel like I just saw him. Like he was like right there. Like, what time is it? 9? Like 23 hours ago. It's like I could touch him.
People we care about are always close to us.
True. Huh. I thought you weren't going to do that anymore.
Apparently I am. I don't even get it. That didn't feel like it was breaking the fourth wall.
We're in a cart.
What?
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 Cyber like tilts their head. So second day on the journey. Caelum.
80.
80. Magical success. Okay. And later that evening, as you are all sleeping once again, Gwen, you find yourself sitting in the chieftain's tent with Chua.
Solid.
You're having a rather nice conversation with them. And as they are sipping out of this ceramic cup, their hand like suddenly stops and shakes a little bit. And you see them beginning to shake, and the cup falls and actually clatters down onto the ground. And their eyes begin to roll back into their head, and as they do, you see black ichor beginning to come out of their eyes.
In a dream?
In a dream.
Okie dokie. Can I do anything?
If you go up to check on Chua, Chua reaches out with both of her strong Goliath hands, and you feel them wrap around your neck and beginning to squeeze. And as she pushes your head back, that black ichor that is just dripping out of her eyes begins to fall on your face, and her mouth extends downward, almost like she's unhinging her jaw as more of this blackness just pours out onto you. I need you to make another wisdom save with disadvantage.
Boy. 10. Wait, 10.
Okay. You are going to be taking 6 points of psychic damage, and you once again do not gain the benefits of a long rest.
Fuck. Ow.
Arjhan. Several days ago, you had put it in a request to speak with a certain five-headed goddess.
I did.
Yeah. So let's go. Let's see where that plays out. So as you are meditating and resting, you find yourself in the hellish halls as you have previously when speaking to Tiamat. And you see Newell is there, and they look towards you and say, "My liege, the Queen would like a word. This is what you've requested, correct?"
Something like that.
This way.
Yeah. He obliges.
Yeah. And Newell leads you into the same five-pointed chamber that you have been in previously. And one by one, you see each of the five heads of Tiamat in their aspects appear. And when they do, they each look down towards you. And Kara looks on you with a fondness. Zelena looks down at you and just sort of like smirks to herself a little bit. Billy and Cravenna are both just like they give you a thumbs up. Like Cravenna seems really excited that you they tell you good, like yell down good job about having brought Kendek in under the wing of the Queen. And then, God, what is the last one's name? And Madri just sort of looks down on you from her glasses, and she just sort of squints a little bit. And they look down towards you. And Kara says, "I think it would be easier if we all talk to him together. Wouldn't you agree, sisters?" And the other aspects all nod as well. And you watch as they each close their eyes and begin to sing. And this song seems to come from deep within them, but each one of them begins to harmonize with each other. And as they do, Kara is enveloped in this deep black purplish energy. Kravenna is covered in red, Billy in white, Madri in blue, Zelena in green, until eventually their features are lost in these glows. And you watch as these forms seem to rise up and converge into one mass. And the 5-pointed chamber that you are in shifts in what seems like a flash. And you see a massive throne that has 5 points sticking out of the back of it. Where there once were 5 different exit ways, there is only one behind you, and then before you is this throne. And Yule's eyes are wide, and they are stammering, and you hear them say the word under their breath, Prime. And you see as these colors have converged, they rest down on the throne, and as they burst, you see a woman of dark skin, almond-shaped eyes, wearing a magnificent Technicolor robe that seems to just drape down this massive throne. It looks like it is sized for a gargantuan creature, but she owns this setting. And as you look at her hair, which is a nice flowing texture, it seems to just shimmer with chromatic vibrance as Tiamat as herself, not as her 5 aspects, looks down upon you. And she says, "So, you wanted to talk. Well, what is it, Arjhan, Tarlean son?"
My queen, he'll just tell her exactly what he's done, going back to the tower, what he's found out. It's I'm not sure what it is I need to do after this. I'm not even sure what the significance of what I found is. If I'm meant to be your Herald of Black, if Kendek is meant to be your Herald of Red, it's the creature that I found. Are they worthy to be blue? Are green and white still alive?
And she nods and says, "The ones who created the tower were not the heralds, as you are. They like to style themselves as such, but by and large they were not. The one you know as Kendek and the one that you have thusly given the name of Strum to, these are heralds. These are true children. Children that had some assistance coming in to the realm, but children nonetheless. The green one and white, as you have made mention of, they are both well, are merely waiting to be found. There are plans that are set in motion for when you find each other. This is a fact. This is something that I believe, what did they call themselves? The Cult of Tyrants knew and were aiming for. For that I give them props, but means to an end is not always the most righteous of methods.
What do you wish for the cult of tyrants?
I wish for you all, each of you heralds, to come together and join the chorus to sing my song. It has been far too long since the realm of Havalier has heard the cry of dragons. If you were all to come together, we could right the wrongs that that wretched queen seemed to make a blunder of. Then the children who were so lost along the way would stop looking to the stars for answers and would remember who their mother is. If you are to come together, you would create a pathway. You would be a beacon for my children to return. Not the ones that decided to ally themselves with the giants, but loyal ones. My followers would be able to once again take flight of your realm beneath their wings. That is what I wish, is to return to the top of our former glory. And I believe that you have the strength, that you have the means to be able to do this. I have watched time and time again as you have overcome adversity, as you have proven your strength, both inwardly and outwardly. And there are those who recommend you highly. A recent adult dragon back from the Astral Sea spoke very highly of you. And, of course, and she motions down to Newell, and Newell, you just hear, like, the fact that they have been acknowledged by Tiamat Prime is like, oh my god, oh fuck going to concerts, this is the high I will ride the rest of my life.
My queen, I'm confused. Here you're guiding me to bring us all together, but it seems like up until this point you've been promoting infighting between setting up the Southpaw Company and Agravain, sending me after Tylera. Is that what you want? Is that the song that you wanted me to bring a chorus to? One of mutually assured destruction?
No. For Tylera and Agravain, I have wondered and pondered and postulated what motivates you. Is it a quest to find out your origins? Is it a rival? Is it something to propel you to greatness? Greatness that I see, but at the time you did not see yourself. As for Southpaw Industries, Agravain has a mind of his own. And if he will make a business, I will not stop him. Just as I have not stopped you from making your security group or any of your other small businesses. Is that what you want, for me to put my foot down at every single instance of animosity or adversity towards you? Or would you prefer to experience it yourself and gain the respect that comes from being the one who's able to put their foot down on the matter?
Arjhan's gonna just take a minute.
As you do, she leans back in her gargantuan-sized seat. Just looks down at you. Gives a little finger wave to Newell.
I'm not sure what you want of me. It's been very hard to figure that out whenever you worship a god who has 5 different opinions. And I'm not sure what I want. And I've never known that. Quite easy to lose your own ambitions whenever your life was never your own.
She nods.
Whenever it was taken from you multiple times. If you had one to begin with. What I want, what you can expect of me, is the same as it has always been. I am going to do the next right thing. And at that moment, that's helping my friends recover the missing parts of themselves so that we can go against these hags, so that we can fight against this dark star, so that we can fight against the coming winter, so that there is a world after all this.
She just smiles as you say this and nods and says, I always did like that about you, Tarlean son. Your heart's in the right place.
What do you want me to do on the way?
Along the way, I want you to live your best life. I want you to do as you have been. Finding others like Kendek, like Strum, whether it be happenstance, destiny, fate. These are things that you do.
The 2 remaining. Are they like me? Or are they part of what came before?
Columns A and B. The Liar King made everyone believe that he had departed. Ren is still around. As for the coming storm, the White Herald, she has no idea of her destiny. But she is like you.
He'll do a deep nod. And Tylera.
She still runs. She is afraid and ashamed, and she should be. To take a consort from me is not something I take lightly, as has been my thanks for you returning him to me. But she has proven difficult to track.
When I find her, what do you want?
I want you to deal the final blow and send her to me. Simple enough. Whether by Newell or by your crossbow. I want to see the face of the woman who would dare stand against me in my own name.
He'll do another deep nod. Is there anything else?
And she looks down at you and says, I liked the way you played your ukulele.
For the first time, I think anybody has seen it in a long time, Arjhan's going to blush. Except you can't see it that well.
Because dark scales. Keep playing. And if somebody tells you that you don't sound great, just find a different audience. They're going to love you.
He'll nod, but he's obviously uncomfortable.
Okay.
And I guess now he's silent until he's dismissed.
Yeah. And as you finish your nod and look back up, she says, it was good speaking to you in this way. Too often is my mind cluttered, but little clarity every once in a while never hurt. Newell. And she kind of like motions for Newell to take you away. And again, you just hear this from Newell, who then like eyes wide just turns and like motions for you to follow them out of the chamber. And as you are walking up the steps, it is like watching the geometry of the floor unfold around you as she reverts to her 5 aspects.
While they're leaving, Arjhan will ask them, "Are you okay? Did she have that effect on all of you.
Newell is like hands up, mouth open, trying to form words, hands down, still trying to form words. Has to like eyes just kind of like going wide. And then they extend their hand fully out and with a swiftness unseen, slap themselves as hard as they can on the side of their own face. And take a few blinks and just... My liege, I don't believe you understand how lucky we have been this day. That was Prime. Tiamat Prime. I may be the only living Abishai currently to have witnessed such a thing, and you, by far and large, are one of at most 10, 12, a handful for her to reveal herself in such a way. This is... I must record this day.
Sure, just can you send me back fast?
And Newell will like, oh yes, my apologies, my liege. My emotions have got the best of me, and at that, they will dismiss you. And as you are being dismissed from this dream, you see Newell use a minor illusion spell, and you see a small depiction of this giant throne. And then where Tiamat Prime would be, you see a like close-in face of Zelena, just finger wagging back and forth, and Newell just like gives a nod like, yeah, what did I expect? Not everyone gets to see this. And you are returned.
That said, recording equipment. That could be useful. And Arjhan will start making notes for what would in a later timeline become a Lordmonger's kit.
Nice. I dig it. So that was day 2 of your 7-day travel. Day 3, Gwen, make a Constitution save. As once again, you did not get any sleeps.
9.
That's a level of exhaustion, baby.
I'm not poisoned still, right?
No.
Okay, solid. Gwen wakes up the next day just even more tired. Like,
Gwen,
what
are
the
you
fuck?
feeling all right?
Am I remembering these dreams?
Yeah.
And how would the psychic damage feel waking up? Because it's like, just like a headache.
Have you ever had... This is a general have you ever had. Stress dreams? Stress dreams are nightmares. Like when you wake up, say you wake up at like 5 a.m. to go to the bathroom, and then you go back to bed still kind of groggy, and that's when the stress dream happens. But you have to be up in like a couple hours, so you just don't like, no matter what you do for the rest of the day, like you just feel weird and off, and like you're not really that stressed, but like there's this lingering feeling of like exhaustion.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
How many levels of exhaustion does she have now?
She just
Just
has the
one.
one.
Just the one. Okay.
And I'm down a little bit of HP. Gwen wakes up and she's like, fuck!
Yeah, Phoenix
Man.
Vic described it the best. Brain funk.
Great.
Oh, guys. We gotta stop sleeping on the ground.
But you've always slept on the ground.
I don't sleep.
Yes, neither do I. Are you
Fair.
sleeping wrong?
I
Can
don't
you do that?
I don't know, man. I've been having weird dreams. Maybe it's like too warm up here or something.
What I mean, what sort of dreams?
Well, the first one, I mean, I don't really remember. It was like, I think I was back in like Green Reach, and like there was someone else there. Might have been, I don't know, someone I know, and they got dragged away by this like dark claw. And then last night it was Chua, and she was like, she went all like oh well, I guess that she would. I can't make a movie reference. She just like went all like wide eyed, and then like her eyes started bleeding this black ichor, and then she started choking me, and I was getting this ichor dripped on me, and it was gross. And I've just been waking up with headaches, and like I feel really tired.
Huh. Caelum, you don't have access to identify, do you?
I do.
Can you?
Right. Yeah. If we're in the cart and just moseying along, he'll do identify as a ritual.
Yeah.
On Gwen.
What do you do?
Don't worry about it.
Can I eat breakfast?
Sure, but just don't step out of the circle.
Okay.
Never has Gwen wanted to step outside
Right?
of a circle. So bad.
And now
life.
she does.
You get the little tingles in your feet,
Yeah.
just being like, gotta do
The
it now.
longest 10 minutes ever.
Oh yeah. So Gwen is not under a curse and does not have any magical effect currently affecting her.
Well, she's not cursed, and I don't feel any magics coming off of her. Persons.
Does Cori know of anything that might cause something like this?
Make an Arcana check.
You're fun.
I can give her advantage.
Can you?
Yeah.
If I help out with it, yeah.
Then you should. Because it's an intelligence-based skill. 14.
Yeah, you're not sure.
Hmm.
This definitely doesn't seem like a Fey induced magics of sort.
Has anything like that ever happened before? You should only be seeing memories, right? Is that how it works for them?
No,
No.
that's not how that works for them.
Oh, what did they just make it up? Why?
I mean, kinda.
Things up.
Kind of.
If you want a Coralon long explanation of how dreams work, I am very happy to fulfill you on that front. But for now,
She's
that's not
so
how it
into
works.
No. Hold on. No, you just like your brain like tries to tell you things sometimes, and usually it's like deep down buried shit, but I don't think this is it, because usually they don't hurt you.
Huh.
But it could be the ground. I don't know.
The ground can hurt you, but usually you have to fall from a very high distance for that.
Yeah, when you sleep, you can like do this thing where you don't move, and then like if your like back's in a weird position and you don't move, and then it gets locked there, and you can't. When you wake up, you're like, fuck, I can't do anything.
Yeah, no, we do that too. Sometimes you trance wrong, and then your neck is all messed up. Yes.
Think back on the dream.
How?
Okay.
Indoor.
Sorry, go.
How far away from the holologs?
From the Hololocks?
Yeah.
Like 20 days. 20 days travel at least.
So
You're on the other side of the lake.
So I don't. I wouldn't be getting the sense that this has anything to do with a certain god of nightmares.
No, this doesn't seem like a Dendar thing.
Okay.
Dendar would just straight up be like, "What's up? It's me, your boy Dendar."
Plus,
Fuck you guys.
Plus, Gwen
Yeah.
totally killed Dendar.
Totally, he's totally dead.
Gee.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use Detect Thought to try and probe Gwen's mind with her permission.
Okay. I was like, are you going to ask?
I'll explain the process, yeah.
Okay, so, like, what if, I mean, like, Grayskull's in there,
I'll say hi to him.
and Solimarn.
If there is anything you don't want me to see, just imagine a door in that place.
How about a tent flap?
Might as well put a sock on it at that point.
Okay. Go.
Tech thought focuses.
Gwen is thinking about how weird this is.
Yep.
And then she says, hi, Caelum.
There's so many socks.
So
God.
many-
Why are they all stiff?
Gwen starts thinking about all the things she doesn't want him to see. She's like, shit.
You've seen more of Mugwort in this 5 seconds than you ever wanted to see. But Caelum, you do see the dreams that Gwen has had. You see what looks like Philip getting grabbed by this darkened hand and pulling into shadow. And you see a horrific sight of Chua, eyes rolling back, ichor pouring out, choking Gwen, black ichor also pouring from their mouth just over Gwen as this happens.
Is there a magical version of pause, zoom, and enhance?
Yeah, I mean, Detect Thoughts lasts for a minute, so...
Yeah, up to a minute. Just try and keep a eye on everything, like, if there's anything out of place. Aside from the funky dreams.
Everything seems exactly where it should be. There are 100 small pockets of great dreams in Gwen's brain.
Push those to the side, push those to the side.
Yeah.
After a minute passes, everything is in order, I guess. The person in the forest was Philip, if that means anything to you.
What? Oh, was it? I must not have noticed.
He yelled, Guinevere!
Yeah, a lot of people called me that back then. So, yeah, no, it's just a dream or what?
Would he be able to tell that she has had psychic damage by rummaging around in her brain meat?
I would say at this point, because Gwen has expressed that she's like woken up with bad headaches, that sort of thing, he wouldn't see traces of psychic damage because her brain is just processing that as bad night's rest.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
I could do a real quick pause on my project and see if I can't whip anything up.
For what? Like a magic thing?
Yeah. Think of it like a... I don't want to say dream catcher because I feel that's like appropriation. In essence, a dream catcher.
Would that like? I mean, I'm pretty stacked on magic items at the moment. I'm full in attunement. I don't know if that would be a thing.
It could be like what's it? If I were to write a... No, I wouldn't know that though.
Are dreams magical?
They could be.
Are dreams magical?
I'm looking
Is it
up.
fucking Dendar? No, he's dead.
Gee.
We're a little far from the Hololocks. Some dreams can be magical. I mean, Makoth was talking to me through dreams.
I can dispel and protect from magical things.
I mean, it's probably just a dream, right? They didn't look magical, right?
I don't know how dreams work.
Should I talk to Chua, or is, I mean, like, if they keep going, then maybe we'll do something. I just,
I think if the problem is going to be a persistent one, you should reach out to someone who knows before it proceeds to be even worse than it already is.
All right. So, like, if it happens for the next 3 days, then we talk to somebody.
I mean, if it happens the
Like-
next night, like,
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
there's a lot of things we've pushed under the rug, and this shouldn't be one of them if we already have a specialist on board.
Who's the specialist?
Chua.
She doesn't do
Right.
dream magic.
But she is a wise woman of your clan,
But yeah,
right?
yeah, she's pretty sweet. But she's a skywatcher. Sorry, I forgot the term. I made it up and I forgot it.
It's all right. Gwen's had a bad night's rest for like
Yeah.
3 days now. It's all
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, she's a skywatcher, so they're like more like
Ooh, remember how she was able to pull out Caelum's insecurities and then we fought them? Can she
Yeah,
do
but-
that with your dreams?
I mean, if we're there, but we're not gonna be there for like months.
Can
Is
she do
there
that from where she is?
Yeah, but then she might have to fight the dreams herself.
Oh.
is there anybody in your tribe that does deal with dreams? Endor.
Not dreams as a tangible thing, but like with the Skywatchers, you would basically tell them like, I had this dream. They roll the bones, tell you if that's a good or a bad omen, and then hope for the
Yeah.
best. Like there's no like, ah yes, it is because this thing.
Mm.
Like, yeah.
If it happens again, Gwen, Saloon once told me that dreams are our own. So, fight it.
Fight in my dream.
I mean, we've done
Like-
it before.
Yeah, that's true. All right, cool. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Mind over matter, right? Mind over mind.
Caelum, you don't have access to a dream spell, do you?
Not yet. If I were to find the right notes, I could probably do it. No, actually, no, I could definitely do it.
Sweet. So, yeah, it's a plan.
It's something.
Well, you guys have all done crazy stuff in your dreams, right?
I go to a library
Yeah, yeah,
dedicated
yeah.
to a goddess.
Yeah.
All I have are memories.
Oh. Arjhan, you do things you talk to McCoth in your dreams. Yeah, hey, I'm finally getting dream things. I mean, they're bad, but like,
McCoth would have been a good person to talk to about this.
she leans over to Caelum. Are we not talking to her at all, or is it just Arjhan?
That's a question you should probably take up with Arjhan, but not right now.
He
Got
hasn't
it.
talked about this at all, has he?
No, he
Nope.
hasn't.
Oh my god.
Do it. So we don't know anything about the fallout.
Nope.
No.
Oh, so then Gwen would say, "So why can't we talk to McCobb? Is she all right? They? She?
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 I would assume so.
Are you not meeting anymore?
No.
Cool.
Do you want-
McCarth has decided that after not talking to us for 4 months, in which time Caelum was taken and we were in the astral plane, and before that having a god threaten her, that she is tired of waiting for me and tired of being used as a tool.
What god threatened her?
Tiamat.
Really?
Oh.
Yes.
What?
You weren't
Because
using her as a You weren't using her as a tool.
That's not the way she saw it.
There's been a terrible misunderstanding. Arjhan, she'll put a hand over his. There are some things that you need to talk about in person.
We actually don't have time for this. And
Right.
we actually don't have time to fix this. So if she feels better off being left alone, fine. That's fine.
It's fine. Yeah.
I'll put that under later then. Not the plant person, but like the actual unit of time.
Yeah.
Speaking of plant people, did we ever find out what happened to that gnome dude?
Newell filled me in on something,
Yeah.
which was
Philip was like he figured out that Stenfazeno had been overtaken by his special flower. Turned out that some things were rather unfortunate in the city of Shroudport. Philip didn't have the resources to go after Sten by himself, so he reported the situation to the city guard. The city guard then took care of the issue.
He's fucking dead.
he's fucking dead.
Dead Fazzetto's dead?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Stenfazeno? The award-winning arborist?
Yeah, Philip couldn't fucking save him.
All right, calm down. I'm sure he was just in over his head. This is his first mission.
Oh, shoot.
That was our first mission.
Oh, but there were 4 of us. It was just him.
He had the resources to get more people.
That's so disappointing. We could have helped.
He's not really as personable as I am.
Okay.
Wait, are you talking about Philip?
Yeah.
Oh. But for some reason, I get the good idea that he'd be a really good actor.
What the fuck was that? Anyway.
I'm sorry.
I gave Arask a signed copy of Stenfazeno's work. It was first edition.
Last edition, too. I don't know if that's too soon. I don't know how long ago he died.
We've strayed very far from the topic. Do we
Right.
know anybody who can help about dreams? Or do we have any particular plan to stop these murderous dreams?
I could try something.
What's the thing that you
What?
want to
Okay.
try?
Can we, like, just wait until it's a problem?
It is a
Problem.
problem.
Oh.
It's a problem we can deal with right now. One of the very few problems we can deal with right now.
All
It's a
right.
problem we should deal with right now. Because if past seasons are an example, there's going to be a fight waiting for us.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And we want you in tip-top shape.
I mean, you can just give me some coffee and I'll be fine, but
No.
I'm gonna go do some research.
solid. I will make breakfast.
All right.
I'll keep an eye on Gwen tonight. Try and figure out this sleeping thing.
Just in general. This in particular, just in general.
And as research, breakfast, and safety precautions are being made, that is where we are going to go into our break for the evening. So I would like to say thank you to everybody who decided to stick with us so far. We're going to try and be back in 5 to 10 minutes, so don't go to a place unless it's to grab a food, grab a drink, grab a friend, or possibly go to indooradventure.redbubble.com, pick yourself up something nice, and we'll see you guys shortly. All right, everybody. See you soon. Hello, everybody.
My name's Arjhan.
Good.
I used to live in the city. But then I moved to an even smaller city. Now I don't know where my life is going to go. Join me this fall on Indoor Adventures. In love or get the fuck out.
Cori's a long girl. Look how long Cori is.
Not so long.
Oh, what a slonky girl. And hello, everybody. We are back.
Hi.
We have returned to our 4 keeps adventure. Caelum is off doing some research. Cori is getting ready to prepare for when Gwen goes to sleep, and Gwen's tiredly making some brekkie for everybody. So, is there anything that Caelum, you said that you are doing research on what might be afflicting Gwen. What does this mean from a mechanical standpoint?
Arcana checks, history checks, anything I can remember from reading. I'm putting a pause on the spear.
Okay. Make an Arcana check.
Welcome back, boy. 24.
24. So Arjhan telling you earlier about not speaking with or not being on speaking terms with Makoth currently, from the dreams that she used to send, definitely reminds you that a dream spell, while used for an act of communication, can also be used for the causation of nightmares. And it seems like this might be something that has then afflicted Gwen. Is that somebody is messing around in her brain place, making all these nasties.
Just like leans out from the cart. It's a dream spell. Someone's targeting you.
Like what you did, but in the sleepy form?
In the sleepy form, and they're giving you the nightmares.
Oh, fucking great. Can I kill them in my dream?
No. The
Probably
one
not.
casting the dream spell has full control over what the dream is.
Is there any way to suppress a dream spell, make it so that you cannot be targeted by one?
I mean, if we had the option, a ring of non-detection to make it so that she can't be targeted by a cast, anything that can block a divination.
Would a magic circle help at all? DM.
Magic Circle, I don't believe does, because that is for physical presences.
Right.
I could contact my Lauren, ask him if he can spot one on the island.
What about dispel magic?
Dispel magic would work while Gwen is under the effect of the spell.
Is there any way that I can figure out who's doing it while I'm in the dream?
I can give you 3 guesses to probably who's doing it to you.
You don't need them. Chorin.
Fucking Chorin.
Remember there? Oh wait, no, I don't know Giant. Never mind.
She explained what he said to her.
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
Great. I mean, if there's nothing we can do about it, it's just a dream.
Oh, there's something we can do about it. We just have to find him first. But until then, I'll keep watch over Gwen. And if he begins to disturb her again, I will banish the magic.
What if he's trying to tell me something, though?
Haha, I'm going to murder you in your sleep.
Can he actually kill me in my dream?
No, but him continuing to mess with you could be problematic for us. If we get into a whole bunch of fights and you're not able to recover from them.
I could use up some detect thoughts while you're sleeping and tell Cori to cast the dispel magic when it gets to that point.
Sure, whatever you guys want to do. I mean, I'll be sleeping, so like... Cool.
Let's put any magical items away from you while you do this, just in case an accident happens.
What?
Well, Cori casts Dispel Magic, and it dispels all magic. You don't want your runt axe being just axe.
I'm sure as long as we're not pulling on the weave, you won't disrupt what's holding a magic item together.
True.
Caelum,
What?
nothing. Other Caelum.
Oh.
Oh.
That was ominous.
Don't worry, I don't have another second Caelum for you guys.
Similac Caelum. Fake Caelum! Ah!
Sometimes LB's just talking to a cat.
Yeah.
No concerns.
All right, we've got a plan.
Sounds good. So I'm just gonna try and take a nap. And by that I mean I'm gonna do a short rest so I can heal up a little bit.
Sure. Yeah, short rest is fine. Then do you guys have anything that you want to do during the day other than figure out what's going on with Gwen?
I mean, travel more if we can.
Oh yeah,
Travel
obviously.
more.
All of this
Travel
has been
more.
happening while in a cart or on horseback.
Like, travel more, talk to Oliviette, look at cool flowers.
Yeah.
Cloud watch.
What level would a spell... Well, it'd probably have to be on the same tier as a Ring of Mind Shielding. Maybe I could try creating a spell that's effectively a Ring of Mind Shielding, but...
That against the rules?
That would be a non-detection spell.
Non-detection, that's third?
Third level.
Yeah. That'd be over the course of the next 3 days.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So, nightfall on day the 4th? Or no, this would be the 3rd day.
Third. Yeah.
Yep.
On day the 3rd. So, Gwen, you are asleep, minding your own bees. Cori, you are sitting next to Gwen. Caelum is also there. Arjhan is sleeping. Arjhan, are you staying up for this, watching? Are you just elves got it, and are going to bed?
I have no indication on when this dream spell will actually affect Gwen, so I'm going to sleep.
Okay, that's fair. So Gwen, as you are in your dream, you are actually standing you're standing amidst a battlefield. But the only bodies that you see around you are Goliaths. And it is your tribe. And you can see spelled in bloody lettering, no false chieftains. And then you see 3 figures that are standing near you. Caelum, you are using a non-detection spell, or the mind, or non-detection,
Detect
or
thought.
detect
Detect
thoughts.
thought.
Okay, make a perception check.
16?
Okay, with a 16, you see Gwen is beginning to stir, have a bad time. It looks like she is in the process of having this deep and darkened dream. Gwen, the 3 figures that you see on this battlefield, they look like your friends. They look like Caelum, Cori, and Arjhan, but their eyes are a milky opalescent, and their skin is sallow and slightly grayer. With Caelum and Cori, you're guessing maybe Shadarkai, Revenant, Cori. They just don't seem well. But Arjhan looks slimmer. He looks sickly, but he is still there. And they come towards you. And Caelum, as you are watching this dream, you see that Gwen is in the process of combating her friends. She's combating the rest of you.
Quickly just turns to Cori now.
Cori runs her fingers through Gwen's hair, lays a thumb on her forehead, and whispers, forget and be at peace.
Okay.
Spell magic.
And Gwen, the last thing in the dream that you see is your axe sinking in to Cori's shoulder, and it cuts down to about the third or fourth rib, and it splits, and it begins to make its way back together, but you don't see fibers or muscles or anything else pulling this wound. What you instead see are hundreds of these deep midnight black worms that seem to be stitching and regrowing themselves, and you are suddenly awake. And you see that Caelum is like hand on his forehead onto you. Cori's thumb is on your forehead. And Cori, when you say forget now and be at peace, there is just a reassuring feeling that you feel, almost like a gentle back rub on your back.
Oh.
On Cori, not Gwen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ha! Oh, gods. Ugh.
You okay?
Yeah. I had to fight you guys. Cori, you were made of those, like, black worm things.
Interesting.
Huh. Do you think that Chorin has anything to do with that? Or is that just, like, one of my fears because it's on my list? I mean, anyone can respond here. This is like,
I mean, I'm the only one unmuted, so I guess it's gonna be me. Cori's pensive about this. I mean, it is certainly something that we're all worried about.
But the Dark Star's like gods and shit, right?
We did kind of connect the dots that Chorin was connected to the Dark Star, right?
Yes.
All right.
He must be showing you a future that he wants.
Great.
And that's why we're going to stop him.
Yeah, if we can find him. You guys gonna watch over me every night until then?
I've got nothing better to do.
If it's what it takes, then yes.
That's very sweet, guys.
I wonder. Caelum starts getting that look like he's about to do something stupid.
You see that face, right, Cori?
Yes, I do
What are you
see that
thinking?
face.
I wonder if there's a way I can trap your dream. He tries to access it and gets a little taste of his own medicine.
Is that a thing that can happen?
Fuck around and find out.
I am my own magical police, so...
I feel like there's a flaw in this system.
I feel like that wasn't the best idea.
I feel like there's a... We'll see. Or if I learned the dream spell myself, I could set up a message.
I'm fairly
you can-
certain you can send him a message now.
I was gonna say,
Well, I don't
Not
want him to
quite
know
as
that we're coming, but...
or maybe you should
Hey,
tell him
Lynn.
we're coming and make him scared.
She like moves her cape away and shows you her stump. I'm assuming that he knows everything.
Hey, are you listening right now, you goddamn son of a bitch?
I'm trying
If
to
you
make
are-
a middle finger with my left hand.
There's a pop in the flames of your campfire.
Ah!
Yeah.
I'm fucking coming for you, dude.
We all turn really paranoid, just like always watching.
But I'll try and get that non-detection ring up and going for you. Yes, Gwen.
Can't we find Cori's arm?
I'm assuming if we find Shorin, we'll find my arm.
No. Isn't there like a magical way that we can fucking track her arm?
Yeah, but we have to be within 1,000 feet of it.
Yes.
Who says we're not?
Detect item Cori's bracer on her severed arm.
Not within 1,000 feet.
We are not within 1,000 feet.
Divine sense.
The dream spell works on as long as
Undead
you're in the same.
radiates from Caelum.
That's fine.
Dream only works on the same plane if you are, regardless of distance. As long as you are on the same plane, he can cast Dream on you and fuck with your dreams.
Cool. I mean, not cool, but I guess this is a problem for later us, but also us now.
It's a problem for us now, but only later us can solve it.
Give me 3 days. I can get this ring going. It makes it so that you can't be scryed upon. You can't be targeted by these sort of spells.
Cool. Just don't, get yourself in trouble. I wouldn't want you to have to arrest yourself.
So the way that scrying works, you can scry pretty much anybody that you know of, even if you've only heard of them.
Yep.
But like if you have something to focus the scry on, this is completely out of character. I feel like this is something Caelum would be aware of. If you have something to focus the scry on, it makes it more likely to succeed.
You have to have the thing that is of theirs before scrying to increase the greatness. So if the person was trying to find you and say, had your arm, it'd be much easier for Chorin to then scry upon you. Whereas if you were trying to scry upon Chorin, you could, based off of very little information. It'd be a very difficult DC, but if you had something of theirs, then it would increase the chance for success.
The point that I'm trying to make here is Cori is the person that he's likely scrying on since he has her arm.
I can make 2 rings.
Did Chorin didn't have an ancestral protector, right?
Chorin did not, no. They were a yes man to Nadiro.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Grayskull.
What's up, Short Stack?
You got any info on Chorin? Any way we could find out where he is?
I mean, not really. Like, we're only really in charge of, like, saying hi to people who are dead. And if he's not dead, then there's not really much that I can do about that.
Oh,
What?
Salabarn.
Yes?
Is there any way you can find... Fuck, I forgot his name too. The yes man, the other guy.
Chorin.
Nope.
Chorin was the yes man.
Not the other guy.
Nadiro?
Nadiro.
The guy that he was yes manning too.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Can you find Nadiro? Or, like, can you guys locate his spirit?
I mean, probably. Have to look around for a little bit.
Right. Because if we know, he might know something, and you guys can interrogate him and find out if he knows where Chorin is.
Well, chances are they're probably fucking together. Fuck that guy.
But he's dead.
And?
Oh, shit.
I'm dead, but I'm still hanging around you.
Oh,
She's
my
dead.
gods.
She's still hanging around us. Regretfully, yes, but I am here.
Hey.
You're a delight. And she just like looks over at Grayskull. Just what? A fucking real nice.
Hey, Grayskull,
Yeah.
can I send you on a mission to go find him?
Yeah.
All right. I trust you, man.
That-
Stay safe. Come back in one spirit, okay?
I will do my best.
You're the best.
No, that's you, buddy. Deuces! And he
What?
just like, you just feel him disappear in Salamarn. It is so much quieter. I can actually.
Well, now you
hear
got
the
me to
ocean.
talk to.
And I don't mind that. You are honestly very conversationally positive.
Ah. Well, I mean, you can pop out anytime you want. I mean,
Not
like in my
really.
head. No, I mean,
That's-
like to talk to me.
He's so loud. Always takes
yeah.
first.
Yeah.
That is fine. Like the ocean, ebb and flow.
Gwen is saying this all out loud, by the way.
Yeah.
She does not talk in her head. All right, so we got a lead, or we might, I don't know. Grayskull's on it.
Cool.
Can I go back to sleep?
Yeah.
Cool. She's gonna go cuddle up with Arjhan's tail.
Okay. Yeah, you were able to get a full night's rest in. A long rest achieved. Arjhan, when you awaken, Gwen is using your tail as a body pillow.
Okay.
And Cori and
So
Caelum also. Was there anything that you two wanted to discuss while Arjhan and Gwen were asleep?
Caelum's gonna spend the night pacing around, reading through his notebook, and pulling up the root words needed to effectively learn non-detect, if that's possible.
Okay. Make a. I'd say yeah, because you have the Sage Researcher feat, so yeah, you just do it. Or Researcher feature, so you just will be spending some time looking through these. Cori, is there anything you wanted to do over the evening?
I think that she would watch Caelum for a while, and we don't necessarily have to play this out, but she would eventually leave and consult Shar to see if there was anything that she could do about the situation.
Shar would basically let you know that unless Gwen is willing to accept Shar into her life, there's not much that she can do other than seeming as you have it handled pretty well.
Okay. So basically just keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
All right. That's fine.
Okay. And then morning comes. Arjhan, you have awoken.
So did it work? We all good?
Kinda, sorta.
Oh god,
okay.
sorry. I was facing the wrong way. I thought I would wake up before you. I apologize.
It's not the first time. I wasn't expecting it to be the last.
I think, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It went great. I sent Grayskull out to find Herois in the spirit world, and hopefully, I mean, probably him and Nadiro, his spirit, and then we'll see if he can find where everyone is.
Okay. Is he going to be safe?
Grayskull? I mean, what's gonna happen? He's already dead.
You get banished,
Or worse.
captured.
Bound.
Is that true?
Yeah, there are certain magics that Sorry, go ahead.
What'd you say?
Salamar just responds, it is a possibility.
Oh shit.
I'm a classic example of what happens when a soul is ripped from a body. Who's to say that a soul that is without a body can't be done to the same?
Well, it hasn't happened, and if it does, they won't have him for long.
Right. I didn't say recon. Fuck. He'll be fine.
I have full confidence in your ability as a necromancer.
But I really am not a necromancer.
That's not what those visions of Mug were like. Ugh.
Oh shit, did you see that?
You didn't put up socks.
I tried and then all I could do was think about it.
Just
I'm
wearing
sorry.
socks now.
All I can think about is socks now.
All right. So you guys still have 3 days travel ahead of ye.
Onward.
And upward.
Yeah. We'll just continue the modus operandi. Protect Gwen
Okay.
throughout the nights.
Just to
Sounds good.
confirm, I didn't learn the non-detection spell, or did I?
You did not.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it is going to take several days to do so.
Okay.
So, on day the 4th, is there anything that you all wanted to do? Work on stuff?
Yep.
Okay. Caelum, keep rolling for your magical creation.
I'll play with Cybra.
Nice. Are you teaching her anything?
No, I just missed her.
That's fair.
74.
Okay. That is a success. Alrighty. And once again, the elves are going to be protecting Gwen while she slept.
Mm-hmm.
I think Gwen has a little bit of trouble falling asleep because they're both there.
Cam will have, like, your head on his lap.
Okay, she'll feel better and fall asleep. At least she knows he's not going to wander off.
All right. And Gwen, as you are sleeping, you again are standing by yourself. The ground starts shaking from beneath you, and what look like corpse-like hands actually come up out of the earth and begin to grab at your legs and try and begin pulling you down. Hey, Caelum and Cori, make perception checks.
18.
Natural 1 for a 5.
Okay, so Cori, Gwen moves around in her sleep a lot. From what you are able to notice, Caelum, you see that Gwen is once again having one of these nightmares.
Yep. Give Cori the signal.
Oh, she does the thing. We got a short or a long rest last night,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Everyone did.
Ugh, gross. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he's gonna get the hint? Are you gonna get the fucking hint that it's not gonna work anymore?
I don't even know if this guy sleeps. He's been doing this every single night since we left the tower.
Yeah, but does he like actively have to do it?
I set a scheduled dream spell.
Yeah.
Because I cast it from my desktop versus my mobile.
Does he know if he failed?
He might. I mean, if you were a caster who was focusing on a spell and suddenly your spell ends, you tend to notice those sort of things.
But he could be a dummy.
Could be dummy.
He's
theater.
definitely a dummy.
Okay.
Yep. Go back to sleep. Still in Caelum's lap.
This is fine. Mage hands his books out of the cart.
Okay.
How close are we to a full moon now?
You are at this point.
A day?
Yeah. About 2 days away.
Are we gonna arrive before
Yeah.
the full moon?
Or you will arrive after the full moon has started. Like fully have gotten there.
Okay. Interesting.
It's crazy, right? It's super weird.
Oh
Like
my
it's all
god.
planned in our trip planner.
In our itinerary. So the other thing that you all notice as the trip has continued on is that it isn't cooling off anymore. It is stayed this kind of warm, muggy temperature, and you know that based off of the day that you should be in early fall. But it seems like it's still summer. There are heavy clouds that are gathering overhead, and throughout the day, it's almost routine that you can hear just thunder rolling in the distance.
In that case, I think that Cori will actually take on summer form.
Okay. Sounds good.
I got 100.
Nice. So, what
That's
were you at
2.
before?
1 on the Ring of Mind shielding.
Okay. Yeah. So that's a total of 3 successes because you get 2 successes on the 100.
So is that completed?
The Ring of Mind Shielding as a 3rd level spell would be, or Ring of Mind Shielding, I believe, is a rare magic?
Uncommon item?
Yeah, if it's an uncommon item, I believe that's 3 for you.
I'll enchant the diamond ring that the band on the diamond that Gwen has.
Sure.
Arjhan also has a pearl ring that's currently mundane and is not going to be used as any spell components.
Sick. Do that instead. Just a bit of warning. This does require a bit of attunement.
For me?
Yes.
Oh shit.
But you can unattune to it and attune to another item before we head into the Hermitage.
Seems like a lot of work. She looks through her stuff. She holds up the Sun Forger. She holds up the Run Axe. She looks at her bracers.
Oh, is one of them not the Cloak of the Manta Ray?
Cloak of
Nope.
Manta Ray doesn't require attunement.
Oh,
Yeah.
neat.
She's going to take off the bracers. And it's a ring of non-detection.
Ring of Mind Shielding. As an added benefit, you can make the ring invisible. Just in case you don't want anyone spying on it.
On my ring?
Yeah. It's more of like an espionage sort of thing. Oh, also, people can't telepathically communicate with you unless you allow it.
Will I get a buzzer? Wait. Solomon?
The white.
Oh, sorry.
I'm Solomon the Grey.
You hear Salamar respond, just, that is going to put a damper on things, but if you give the axe permission, you should be fine.
I give you permission.
Just
To
think it. You don't have
read-
to say it out loud.
Less.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah.
Thank you. She gives him a kiss on the cheek.
Cori will keep an eye on her tonight, just in case.
Okay. And as you're keeping an eye on Gwen, making sure that nothing is happening, Arjhan, you are asleep. Gwen is asleep. The fire of your camp begins to flicker. And there is a crack of lightning, maybe less than a mile away. And Caelum, you and Cori begin to hear a whispering permeating through your campsite. And you both hear a voice in common that says, "You both think that you are so clever. This shall be your grave." And at that, the fire goes out. And there is another crack of lightning. And you see a giant figure, no less than 30 feet on the outside of your camp. And it looks down towards you. And you have seen this visage before. This is the face of Nadiro, the ancestral guardian that once belonged to Herois. I'd like for everybody to roll initiative.
Ah! At disadvantage, right?
Yep, our sleepy people have disadvantage.
Y'all.
Just a straight roll for me.
Disadvantage.
Feel terrible.
18.
Damn.
Oof, 16.
Hey. 5.
8.
All right, sounds good. Sword range.
Now, do what you will about the initiative order, but are the sleepy people surprised?
They would be surprised.
I can't be surprised, bitch.
Listen,
One
I'm
of you
only
will
here
be.
to fuck up myself.
And as lightning cracks again and this heavy rain begins to drench this campsite, you see that there are many more shadowed figures that are in front of this otherwise shadowed giant. And one of them just seems to creep and quickly jump through a set of grass until they are above Arjhan. And this creature is going to make an attack against ye.
I am prone.
You are. Which is good, because the first roll was a nat 1. The second roll, not any better. That's an 11. As they go to try and strike out at you with one of their claws.
He thinks twice about it.
He do. And now he's going to try and bite you. Now that he is heckin' close. So, with advantage, that is a natural 20.
Ooh.
Can't do. Give me 1 second.
That's an auto crit, right? Or did he wake up from the first attack?
He was prone, so I was rolling for crit based off of that. So it was a 19 on the first die, natural 20 on the second die.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Sure.
I am prone. Am I?
You won't be unconscious after this.
But I am unconscious right now,
Yes.
which means I'm incapacitated, which means I cannot use reactions.
Yes. This is also a surprise round for you, so you wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to use a reaction
Being
until...
surprised means you can't use reactions.
Yeah.
Okay, so I take the crit.
Okay, so you are going to be taking... You're going to be taking 21 points of slashing damage, as well as 19 points of necrotic damage. As this shadowed creature strikes out towards you. Another shadow, this one not with a more physical form, but more just looks like the shadow of a old Goliath warrior, similar to how Gwen is able to throw out her echoes. Rushes up towards Gwen, and Gwen, while you are sleeping, it is putting itself between Caelum, Cori, and you. But it seems like it is more focused on trying to strike out towards you. So that is...
It's just a straight roll.
You're prone.
There.
Yes. So it got a 19 on the die.
That definitely hits.
And so that will be a crit because you are sleeping.
I can't be surprised. Wait.
It's because
I can't be surprised.
You're unconscious. And that's why it
Right.
is a crit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never had to use this before, so I don't know how it works.
Okay, so that is for 10 points of necrotic damage.
Fuck.
And your strength score is reduced by 2.
Oh, shit. Great. I'm going to have to remember that.
So...
With D&D Beyond.
Next
Well,
up,
feels like that's a lot of effort.
next
Oh,
up
shit.
is Arjhan, who has just woken up by being bitten at by this long-armed, long-clawed, shadowed creature.
Oh, is it my turn?
Actually, it wouldn't be because you were surprised. That's right.
Okay.
Okay, got it. Next up is Caelum.
As his turn ends, he is no longer surprised.
Yes.
So from this point forward, he can use reactions.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Caelum, there is a shadow directly on Gwen between yourself and Cori. And looking out with your dark vision, you see that there are 3 more of these regular-sized shadows, 2 of these longer ones, one of which being directly on Arjhan, and then there is the giant shadow of Nadiro.
Well, let's take our time with this one, and he will slam his forearms together, and spectral tower shields surround them as he casts a wall of force to dome themselves in with the 2 shadows.
Okay. Sounds good.
And he'll grab his spear and shield and head over to the one assaulting Gwen.
Sure. It's not hard because she fell asleep on your lap.
Oh, whoops. Yep, turn end.
Okay. So just standing up.
Yep, half my move.
So the wall of force is you guys on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone else in the back. So one of the lengthy creatures is going to... Boo, boo, boo. They're going to hide. And you see them just kind of merge into the blackness. Next up are those 3, and they are also going to hide. And that is... One of them is hidden, and then the other 2 that would have gone are not. Next up is the Shadowed Giant. And they are going to walk up to the edge of this wall of force, and they are just going to peer down towards you. So, with that in mind, they are getting right up next to Caelum, Cori, and Gwen on the side of this wall of force. So, Gwen, at the start of your turn, I need you to make a Constitution save,
Oh, fuck.
as this
What
creature
is-
has an aura.
Oh, okay. Come on, stout resistance. 17?
17 is not enough. So,
Am I
Plus
not within
3?
10?
Oh, yeah, plus 3.
4, baby.
Ooh.
okay.
21.
So 21 is enough. You are immune to its aura.
Oh.
So, Gwen, what would you like to do? There is a giant wall of force that is blocking you from what you can see as the large shadowed form of Nadiro. You have a shadow of what looks like a Goliath directly in front of you that has just slapped you awake, and you hear a out of breath sound in your head. Just, all right. So I think I know what's happening with Nadiro.
Oh, yeah? Fucking open your eyes, Grace.
Holy shit! What is that? Can you do that? Can you make me big?
Gwen would like to tiny rage, please.
Okay.
By the power of Grayskull.
That's me.
And Saladin.
I'm here too.
Yes. So there's a deuter right in front of me. I can't get to the ones that are behind.
The wall of force that Caelum has thrown up.
Okay, so that is definitely a Caelum thing.
Yeah.
Solid. But how far away are they?
Well, there's
There's
one
one right
directly
on us.
on you.
Right, but the other one.
The
Is-
other one that is aggressing on Arjhan is maybe 20 feet away where Arjhan went to sleep.
Solid. Gwen is going to throw the Sun Forger at the biggin,
Can't pass through the wall of force.
but it can go over it.
It's a it's a dome.
Yep.
Never mind.
So remember what Caelum did to the
Sorry,
Shadow
you
Dragon?
said wall, and I was like, wall.
Remember what Caelum did to the Shadow Dragon? You
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
are the
yeah.
Shadow Dragon in this situation.
Oh, you domed us in?
I dumped us in, yeah.
Cool. Gwen's
The
gonna hit.
important part is the
threats.
giant is on the outside.
Right. Gwen is going to smack this big boy in front of her.
Okay.
I'll recklessly attack. Why not?
Sure.
Okay. So I'm only at plus 10. 27 on the first
Yeah,
attack.
that'll hit.
And 25 on the second attack.
Yeah, both those hit.
Solid. All right. It's 31.
It's dead.
Solid.
Yep. Super dead.
Gwen's gonna say to the air, dude, you already fucking lost twice. Do you really want to go for round 3?
Okay.
Which the answer is yes. She's assuming, but
You're
that's okay.
guessing that this round 3 is certainly in process. Cori, I need you, or Gwen, do you have anything else to do, like bonus action? You did tiny rage. You
I have
already
tiny
did your
rage, yeah.
attacks. So
Thanks.
Cori, make a Constitution save.
Okay. My name's Cori. I love my friends. That's a 25.
Okay, you succeed.
Cool.
Yep.
Oh, and now it's Cori's turn.
Yes.
Why does Cori roll so bad on initiative?
Cori, the
You know-
shadow that was in front of you has just been erased. Now there is just one of these creatures that looks much more physical than the shadow that attacked Gwen, with long, sharp claws and this long, dripping tongue that is currently
Ew.
aggressing upon Arjhan, who looks like he just got woken up in the midst of sleep.
Right. So Shadow Long is over next to Arjhan
Yes.
at this moment.
Yeah.
And that's the only shadow that is within
That is within your
bubble.
wall of force, yes.
All right. Cori is going to place a hand upon herself and cast haste as her action. And she says to herself, I hope you're watching, Chorin. This is you. And oh god, fuck, I messed it up. Oh god, I messed it up!
You were halfway through, and then the haste hit, and then the
Yeah.
overcaffeinated
Oh,
part.
God!
Yeah.
I hope you're watching, Chorin, because and then she's going to face step over to the long guy. She's in summer form. he takes some fire damage,
Okay.
which is equal to.
Does Arjhan also take that fire damage?
Probably.
I mean, she's gonna try and aim. So that
He is right on top of Arjhan, so if it's an AoE,
anything within 5 feet.
Yeah.
So if she lands on the other side of it, but like the bubble's probably in the way.
yeah, you would put yourself on the outside of the bubble.
Oh, I
could.
don't want to do that.
Oh,
don't want
what?
to do that.
Come
Nope.
on.
Nope, I don't want to do that. Yeah, no, I face step there. Oh, you take fire damage equal to my charisma modifier. It's not a save. You just do. And my charisma modifier is 4. 4 fire damage to each of you. That's it. That's all I can do.
Okay. Sounds good. So the next up is the creature that just took some of that their fire damage, and they are going to just start aggressing upon Arjhan.
No.
He's already prone. Why wouldn't they do this?
Because
So-
I'm very fiery and very caffeinated.
Ah! Okay, so they are going to try and use claws first off. So 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to make a Constitution save.
18.
18? Yeah, you're fine. You feel like there is some kind of poison at the end of their claws when they strike, but it does not do much. However, it is still going to be doing 14 points of slashing damage. And then it go and try and bite you. And that is a 26 to hit for the bite.
Mm-hmm.
For 13 points of slashing damage.
I'm below half.
And 7 points of necrotic.
I'm almost to 1/3.
Okay, and then next up is Arjhan. Arjhan, I need you to make a Constitution save.
Oh, so this is shit on Arjhan night.
Yep, 27.
Yeah, you don't get dunked. You're fine. You're
Is
good.
he stinky?
He is very stinky. Now that you have gotten a good sniff, you realize that this creature has an immense stench about them.
And we're in a bubble.
Yep. It's like farting in an elevator.
Yep. But it's this creature's elevator.
I would like to... I would like to action surge.
Okay.
So that I can take aspect of the dragon. I would like to take aspect of the red dragon. No. I want to take aspect of the green dragon.
Nice.
I don't think that I... I don't think that I have my crossbow like immediately next to me, and also this thing is like right on top of me. So I'm just gonna get up and start like clawing at it. I forgot which unarmed strike, or what my actual unarmed strike thing is.
1d4 plus your strength in piercing.
Right, +1 because of the thing.
Yeah.
There we go. Does 15 hit?
A 15 just hits.
Resistant to poison damage?
It is immune to poison.
It's fine. 7 points of slashing. Non-magical.
Yeah, it doesn't have resistance to non-magical weapons.
20 is gonna hit.
Yeah.
For 6.
Okay.
23 is gonna hit. For 4.
Alrighty.
I would like to grab my crossbow for an object interaction.
Yeah.
And fly backwards,
Okay.
provoking an attack of opportunity.
It will try and bite out at you as you attempt to fly away. That's a 2 on the die. That's no. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Caelum, how far up is the dome that you have made for your party?
10-foot diameter, so it's 20 feet radius all around.
Okay. Sounds good. Speaking of, hey, Caelum, it's your go. You've got this wall of force, and this stinky boy has been trying to aggress upon Arjhan, but you see... Actually, I need you to make a con save at the start of your turn. That is correct.
Natural 20.
Nice.
22. He will point at him and cast a guiding bolt at 4th level.
Okay.
Wait, where is it? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Where the fuck is the spell?
Where the fuck is Guiding Bolt B?
What the fuck? Did it get deleted? Oh no! Oh no! It's prepared. So why doesn't it show up on my spell list? There. Okay. So does a 25.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
I'll do a good one.
29 lightning damage.
Okay. This creature recoils from the electricity now coursing through its undead veins. But it is still standing.
If I get its attention, Cam will just take that finger that he's pointed and turn it and just gesture.
Okay. Next up, that dude's hidden. You've lost sight of that one. One of these shadows is still visible. And then it is the giant's turn. And they are going to just slam with their fists down on the wall of force. It doesn't do anything. But it's just a, like, one punch. And then as it hits against the wall of force, you see the shimmer of energy. A second punch, same thing, big shimmer of energy, and each time they do, it's almost like they are timed with the sound of rolling thunder. And inside of this wall of force, it's actually nice and dry. You're a little damp from the rain that had just started, but you can actually see it just washing over this wall of force, cascading down. That is it for their turn. Gwen, it is your go.
I'm gonna go kill the one in front of Arjhan.
Well, in front of Cori, Arjhan has flown away, but
Yeah.
gotcha.
I'm going to move up as a bonus action. I'm going to manifest Solomon. Now I'm gonna say
Solomon.
Solomon.
Salamarn.
Salamarn. It's not Saruman.
Not that attitude.
I guess. And then I'm going to have her stand on the other side of this thing. I'm going to do a reckless attack for the first, well, for all of them.
Okay.
I guess I don't have to. I have plus 10. 26 and 27.
Okay, both those hit. It has 3 health.
I mean, I can't not kill it.
Nope.
Wait, so only one of the attacks would kill it.
Yeah. So your
All right,
first
cool.
attack just slices through it. But now you are inside of this wall of force. There are no enemies around you inside of the wall of force.
Open the cage.
Everybody
That's
get
it.
ready, I guess.
Better rip.
Okay.
I can't hold half an attack, so that's all I do.
Yep. Cori, is there anything? What are you doing for your action?
I have a lot that I can do because I'm hasted. Did
Yep.
the thing drop?
No, it hasn't yet.
Oh, that's fun.
Gwen yelled, "Open the cage," but that was about it.
Okay, so we have to wait until Caelum's turn for it to drop.
Mhm.
Okay, that's fine. In that case, I'm gonna run over to Arjhan. Using my regular action, I'm going to cast Lay on Hands for him.
You can touch my pinky toe.
I will do that. Boop! I quicksilver my way over there and poo. Hold on. I need to check how many you're missing because I can just.
I am missing 76.
Oh
Dumped a
my!
lot.
That is quite a bit, my friend.
Hella.
Yeah, I'm giving you the lot. Have 60 hit points. Click.
On a scale from 1
Hey,
to
D&D
120.
Do me a favor and make it so that I don't have to spend all of my lay on hands, 1 hit point at a time.
Can't you highlight it and change the number?
Nope.
Nope. It is a click 1 yes or click 1 less. Okay. That is what I do. And then I am going to use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on that big dumb boy out there that
You
I
sure?
can see. What? Why you gotta say it like that?
Haste is concentration.
Mhm.
Oh shit! You're right. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna do that.
Thank you, Catastrophe D&D, for the raid.
I guess in that case, I'll use my bonus action to. Oh, Shaw, thank you for reminding me. That would have been a very dumb thing for me to do. I don't make dumb mistakes anymore because now Shaw whispers into my ear and tells me not to. I'm going to summon my animated shield, bringing my armor class to 22.
Seems pretty rad.
It is pretty rad. And now, for the pièce de resistance, I'll use my final attack action with my haste to cast Create Bonfire on the giant.
Okay. Does he need to make a save at all?
Let me double check. Yes, dexterity saving throw, please.
So the thing about Wall of Force is it provides
And-
total cover inside and out.
Gotcha. Okay, then I guess I will not do that.
But you could try to blow up the wall.
With Disintegrate.
Why would I do that? I'm not
sure
going
it's
to.
fine.
I actually can't because I can only use my haste action for dash, disengage, all of the rogue bullshit, and attack. So I guess instead I'm just gonna run over to where the giant is and be there
Okay.
with my dash.
Sounds good.
Boop.
So, the next up, Arjhan.
I would very much like to use my we'll hold on to that potion. I had a potion queued up. I would like to hold my action. I can't cast Hunter's Mark through the Wall of
No.
Force, can I? Okay.
Wall of Force counts as total cover.
Okay. Well then, I would like to hold my action to just load this thing full of crossbow bolts.
Okay. Next up, Caelum.
Well, here goes nothing. And he will dismiss the Wall of Force.
Cool.
There's a deluge.
There is a lot of things that have also prepared attacks of their readied actions as well. So, readied action the first. Arjhan, because you were at the top of the initiative order, we are just going to go through with everyone's readied action that way and then go back to the way things were.
Make your attacks.
21, 26, and 25.
All three hit.
Does this thing have resistance or immunity to poison damage?
Yes, it has immunity to poison.
That is fine. 22 points of piercing damage. It is magical.
Okay. Sounds
My
good.
turn.
So Caelum dropped the spell, so he did not have a readied action. Next up, one of these long shadows, as Danae had described them, is going to actually rush out of their hiding and is going to directly attack Caelum. It seems like attacking the caster is kind of these things' MOs. Caelum does a 14 hit. I don't think it does.
Miss.
Yep.
You want to hit a 16, buddy?
Yep, so that is all that it can do. Next up, Gwen, there are 3 more of these shadows that are just going to appear at you, and they are going to each try and swipe towards ye. So, first one. That is a... That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
All right, so Gwen,
Yes.
you are going to be taking 10 points of necrotic damage,
Ow!
and your strength score is reduced by 4.
Oh
You're down
boy.
by 6 now.
Yep.
Second Shadow's attack.
Oh my god.
That is a 2 on the die, so they miss. Third Shadow's attack. That is an 18 to hit. For 9 points of necrotic. And your strength score is reduced by another 3.
Okie dokie.
Indoor, what the
All these
fuck?
guys are next to me, correct?
They are next to you now, yes.
Well, when one of them runs up, I'm going to use my reaction to cast Nevermore Life Hunt on them as they run in.
Okay.
Let's do this at 4th level. Natural 20.
Blah, 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 blah.
So that is...
Or wait, Gwen, you had moved over to attack the creature that was on Arjhan? Or you had your spirit do that? Okay.
I muted myself to speak. I'm a professional. I moved over the one that was on Arjhan.
Okay, so Caelum, you would not actually be on
Well, the
this
one
individual.
that's
Because
heading
Gwen
towards me.
moved. Yeah, the
Yeah.
one that headed towards you, you will get this one.
Okay, so, which is this? 36
Okay.
points of necrotic, or no, psychic, sorry.
Yep. They are still alive. They are looking injured.
Cool.
Okay. Then Nadiro didn't ready an action because he was just punching at the dome. So then Gwen, what was your readied action?
I didn't have one because I had used an action already.
Right. So then Cori's readied action. And
I also didn't have one because
Gotcha.
I used it to dash over to Nadiro.
Okay, so Caelum, we are back at you. You have just dropped this sphere. Shadows everywhere. Gwen is being assaulted by just what look to be shadows of Goliath warriors.
Cool.
And you have used your reaction for Nevermore Life Hunt.
Yep. Steel Wind Strike.
Can you, because you used your reaction while on your turn from readied actions, can you use Steel Wind Strike on the same turn as Nevermore Life Hunt?
Yes, it's a circumvention of the rule, I believe.
What?
Because my reaction uses a spell to attack.
Can't you only use one spell and then one cantrip?
The rule is if you use a bonus action to cast a spell, you cannot use an action to cast another spell.
I
Unless
thought
it's a cantrip.
I thought you could only cast one leveled spell per turn.
So it's
Only
like
if you
you
use a
can't
bonus.
use Shield of Faith and then Guiding Bolt.
It's just
Yeah.
you can't use your action and your bonus action to cast spells unless like you use an action surge.
Okay.
Unless one of them is a cantrip, right?
Unless one of them is a cantrip. But your
So you
reaction
couldn't-
does not factor into that.
Spellcaster
Oh, okay.
facts.
Spellcasters. Cool. So Steel Wind Strike targeting the 3 douche nozzles and Diro.
Okay.
24 to hit.
Yep.
One takes 36 points of force damage.
Okay, they die.
26 to hit.
Also hits.
39 points of force damage.
Okay. They also died.
22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
33 points of force damage.
Super dead.
17?
17 does hit.
33.
Okay.
And a dirty 20 on the Diro.
Okay, that'll hit as well.
38 points of force damage.
Okay. So 38.
Caelum said, "You'll die too. You'll die too."
Oh, calm down there, Henry.
He's the best. So, all of the shadows in a blink of an eye have been removed from combat. Now there is only the Nadiro giant.
He will end his turn on, end his spell next to Nadiro. Bonus action, Blessing of the Raven Queen. And then look up at Nadiro and say, "Tell your master we're coming for him next."
Okay.
Stab.
Sounds good.
It's a lot better than mine. I should leave it to him.
It is now Nadiro's turn. Yay! And
That's a
Nadiro
hefty turn.
is going to position themselves so Cori and Gwen, who are over where one of these undead creatures were, and Caelum, who is now in front, are all within a line, and they breathe in, and just a wave of entropy washes out as they exhale onto your group. So I need you each to make a Constitution save.
Yeah.
+4.
Dice gods give it, dice gods take it away.
53.
Arjhan,
Without the +4.
Yeah, Arjhan,
But
you
you're
actually
right
weren't
up
in the
on them.
line.
I'm right above Cori.
It is a 10 feet wide line. So
You were back there, and I dashed to get to him. So
Gotcha.
you would- yeah.
Yeah, so Arjhan is just out of the reach of this breath weapon, yet again, thanks to his ability to go vertical.
25.
Okay, 25 is a success.
15.
15 fails.
Uh-oh.
5.
I'm in
Also
danger.
fails.
Or no, 6. Yeah. Still
Are you guys
fails.
adding?
Still
Are you guys
fails.
adding my bonus?
For
Yes.
sure.
I net
Aw.
1.
Okay, so let's get some numbers rolled onto here. Boop.
Is your con 0?
My con is +2.
Oh, okay.
All right, so
just
everyone
did
who
math.
failed is going to be taking 32 points of necrotic damage and will be knocked prone. And on a successful save, you take half as much and are not knocked prone.
I only take 8, but I'm still knocked prone.
Okay. And that is all that they can do. Next up, Gwen.
How rough is this guy looking?
He is looking pretty winded.
Okay.
If he had blood, you could say he was bloodied.
Cool. Gwen is going to use one attack to she's going to use her action to, she did half her movement to stand up. She's going to throw the Sun Forger at him. So he needs to make a dexterity save, please.
Okay. That is an 11.
All right, he fails, so he takes I'm gonna reroll one of those ones. 3 So 24 fire damage.
Okay.
And then she's going to use her bonus action to well, is she within, can I get to him?
Yeah, you'd be able to rush up to him.
Cool. She's gonna run up to him and she's going to use her action surge, is the one I wanted, and she's going to attack him with the runt axe. Okay, fuck, now I have to do math because I have, yes, what's our proficiency right now?
+4.
+4. Okay, I can do that recklessly. +4, so I have plus. So that's going to be a 19 to hit
19
on the
hits.
first one, and then the second one is 19. Yeah, 19.
Yeah, 19 also hits.
I've had to do I'm doing math that I don't normally have to do, and it's weird. All right, so +2 because I'm raging. +4 total. Okay, that's better. 21 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
She's going to say to him, I started with nothing and I built it back up. I'm not scared of you.
And in Giant you hear, and nothing is exactly to which you shall return.
She's going to say in Giant, you can suck my goddamn dad's chode.
Okay, Cori.
Hi, my name's Cori. Bonus action, Channel Divinity, Vow of Enmity. I now have advantage on these attacks. Here comes 3 of them. I'm rolling with D&D Beyond. 22.
I'll hit.
12.
You also
Jeez.
hit? Or no, 12 does not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't. And then natural 20.
Yeah, that's what'll do it.
Yeah, I think it will. Okay, here comes some damage. Oh god, okay. Do you want me to just do it all at once?
Yeah, just toss it all together.
All right, fuck him up, fam. So 16 plus 14 is 30 slashing damage from the sword. And I'm going to put a 3rd level smite on the first one because that's what I would have done. And the 2nd level smite on the second one. So I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 d8 for the smites.
Welcome to wizard territory, baby.
That's
Jesus
silly.
Christ. This is from 2 different attacks. So, wow, that was exciting. 86 radiant damage.
Well, they had 27, so, you know, like, I'm pretty sure you do work on that. Cori, what does it look like when over-caffeinated Eladrin blasts this dude out of existence?
I think that she just crouches, smiles for a moment, and it's like, no kidding, like the anime like sword slashes up his body, just like, and then she lands, and then he literally implodes behind her in holy light, just, and there is a moment of silence, and then the rain starts falling again.
All right. And as the rain starts falling again, that is where we are going to call it for tonight's session. So I would like to say thank you to everybody who decided to stop on by and join us for this wonderful session. Thank you, Raiders, for tuning in. You came at a good part. Our paladin fucking exploded a guy. We do shows like this all the time with a lot of these great people. So hey, RJ, where can we find you? What do you do?
Hey everybody, I'm Arjhan here on the channel, but you can catch me at RJustice282 on Twitter and Twitch, where I tweet about the nerdy things in my life and sometimes stream Hitman 2. I promise I'm not a psychopath. You can catch me here on Mondays as Caelum the Shatterkai Wizard Cleric, on Sundays on our Tomb of Annihilation as Wally the Shifter Barbarian Fighter. This week is my busy week, so you can catch me over at the Hype Goblin in the morning on Tuesdays and Thursdays, where I play a noble sad boy named Titus Valentine, and over at G Game Nights on Thursday night, where I play another noble sad boy who just wants to marry his secret fiance over while we play Good Society. DanaeKeener.com.
Hi, I'm LBHackEmUp. You can find me at LBHackEmUp on the Twitters and the Twitches. I'm probably not going to be streaming tomorrow on my own channel, but I will be on G Game Nights doing AOS in the evening. Wednesday, I will be on Nerdiversion's channel. Finally, we're back with our Rod of Seven Parts game. Thursday, I will be joining RJ on GGK again, doing the Elegant Suffering game, where I'm just trying to get him to marry his fiance because it's adorable. I also might be threatening someone, so that'll be fun. Friday I'm off, Saturday I'm off, Sunday I'll be on GGK once again for Slaying 101, and then back here for Tomb of Annihilation, and I'm so excited to be back because holy shit, it's been a while. DanaeKeener.com.
Hi, I'm Cyber. Cyberwolf1201.live has most of my links to my Patreon, where you can check out the Exandria conversions of stuff of D&D modules, not including the new Curse of Strahd thing, because that takes place in another dimension. You can see the YouTube, where there's a whole playthrough of The Last of Us 2 without commentary, in case you just want to watch it and figure out what's all the hubbub about. You can find my Twitch. On Twitch, I'm a streamer. Yes, I play games at times. We just did the last. No, we did Until Dawn. I don't want to play another scary game for a while, so we're gonna do something else next time. I don't know what. There's the Twitter. I ship post. I'm very tired. Check out jabroni.tv for other cool streamers and stuff, and Jabroni Tabletop, because you can find cool tabletop streams like this one. But for the games that I'm in, that's not on my website. You can find me here on Mondays. You already found us. Good for you. You can also find me here on Thursdays, also playing Arjhan, except I'm the DM in that game, and you can find other people like Indoor. Yeah. For other games, stay tuned for a little bit, because I don't have a lot of information on a lot of them. One of them, that's coming up pretty soon, is the Werewolf the Apocalypse game. I'm finally going to play Werewolf. But I'll share more about that whenever I have more information. DanaeKeener.com.
Hey, everybody. Yeah, speaking of which, hi, I'm Danae Keener. You can find me at DanaeKeener.com. I do nerdy drawings, mostly related to D&D and things on this channel. Gosh, Steven's face. I play as Cori under the Elegant Paladin on Mondays, and as Baz the Drow Rogue Fighter on Sundays during our Tomb of Annihilation game. DanaeKeener.com.
And if you've made it this far, you probably already know who I am. But if you don't, hey Acorns, what's up? It's me, your buddy, your pal, your friend, the Indoor Adventurer, the showrunner here at twitch.tv/Indoor Adventures. We do shows like this Monday and Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, as well as on Sundays at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If this is your first time joining us, go to youtube.com/Indoor Adventures, and you can find the VOD of every game that we have played since this channel's creation, or you can go towards where anywhere audiocasts are made available for free. You can find us there under the same moniker. But speaking of audio casts and things that are being made available for free, we are going to be going to our after show being hosted at patreon.com/indooradventures called Nights in the Courtyard, where we answer questions not only from the community, but also from each other. And hey, while you're there, maybe fill out the form. That's kind of a giveaway. You could win some sweet Tiamat merch or find yourself being an NPC in either the Monday night game or Thursday night game, possibly both. Who knows? The answer is yes. We know because we're holding the giveaway. So yay, it's a good time. But we are going to be heading out for the evening. So once again, I would like to say thank you to everybody who decided to stop on by. Thank you to these wonderful players for putting up with my bullshit once again this week. And we'll see all of you guys next time. All right, everybody. Bye-bye.